But yeah, then we just went to India last month for the first time. That was really cool.
Very curious about that. How was it?
It was cool. Now I know because of our text threads, the kind of questions you want me to answer, but I can't because I didn't get to do much, unfortunately. So basically, like where we went is the first time ever there, and as Matt had said, we were looking at our set list in Jakarta months ago and saw, let's see what our fan bases are streaming the most. Kind of use that technology as a litmus test, if you will, and to put together a set list. And in that, we're doing research and we see, India is popping up. There's a lot of people in India and there's a lot of streamers. It's a lot of music being streamed. So we're like, hey, should we ask promoters and see if there's any interest in us coming? They got a festival. They said, yeah, here you go. And we were like, yeah, this is great. So we're gonna go do it. Get there, and I kind of already knew this was going to be the case. I was told it's kind of financial district, kind of Silicon Valley of India, in Bangalore, and it was that, it was like we were about a half an hour from like downtown, where there was a couple of temples, but it's mostly like from everything that I was told, we were at least an hour and a half away from any of like the cultural cool stuff to see. And we just didn't have time for a round trip. We were in and out. I was literally, the whole trip was 5 days for me to go. And, 2 days, probably 3.5, 4 days of that was just travel.
Jesus.
So, yeah. So it was a quick turnaround. Now, to say all that, I didn't get to see much aside from traffic and everything like that. There's some people defecating out in the streets, as they tend to do when they don't have, proper plumbing in their houses.
Downtown
so
LA.
That's yeah, right? It's not that much different these days. But the crowd, that was the cool part, was going out and seeing the crowd in a festival setting in India. You don't know, like everyone has their cultural differences. I remember the first time I went to Japan, it was a culture shock to have them go quiet after a song. I don't know how India fans are going to react. And it was interesting to see that they were very similar to all the other metal crowds or hard rock crowds that you see around the world. It was really cool. It was like you're in a completely different place, that you wouldn't even think of has much of a hard rock scene. Bloodywood, by the way, the guys in Bloodywood that went on before us were fucking awesome.
They're fucking rad, dude.
Yeah, they're a great
check
band.
them out.
You will.
Yeah.
Everyone at home, go check out Bloodywood.
Yeah.
They're a great band.
They just dropped a new single with I think Baby Metal.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, that's sick.
They're
a great band.
When I still had a job, I had the privy to listen to the. Well, I don't even know if I can say this. I'm not going to say stuff.
Why? You already lost.
You
that
don't
job.
want to lost the job, but I still like those
about?
guys. I don't want to spoil things. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good of you.
Oh, that's good
stuff
of you to
coming
get shit
from
canned and still. Yeah, fucking. Anyways, so yeah, Bloodywood, great band. Went on before. They had a great fan base. Obviously, they put on a great show. I love their music. Before I got out there, then seeing them perform it was really cool. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to the crowds there. The festival that they put on, Bandland, was really good. And the crowd was great. I mean, that's about as much as I saw in India, to be honest. And I would love to go back and see more of the culture. Hopefully, we could get to see some more cities out there and make it work. But who knows? That was our, little dipping our toe in the water over there and checking it out. And there was great crowds, great fan base out there. So hopefully there'll be an opportunity to get back there sometime soon.